I request you to stay on with us because we are getting another update, and this is as far as the taking over officially of the political regime there in Afghanistan. What we are getting to know that the head of the Taliban's political office in Qatar, Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar, has now arrived in Kabul. Now, that is the details according to reports which suggest that Baradar arrived in Kabul from Kandahar with a high-level Talibani delegation last evening with the aim of finding a solution to the ongoing political crisis with the parties involved. Major General Sanjay, so if I can come back to you on that, sir, because there are on one side certain talks that are taking place for a peaceful transfer of power. On the situation on ground completely is different. We are looking at several of those pictures and videos that continue to come across, sir. But who will exactly be heading the Talibani factions, sir? Because Taliban, as we know, is not one united group. There are different parts of Taliban faction which may have differences within them. So who exactly do you see leading the Taliban, where we are getting to know that Baradar is now in Kabul?
In fact, as you have seen, the two names have emerged very clearly. One is Habibullah Akhundzada and second is Mullah Baradar. They have come out as the likely contenders for the presidentship, and ultimately this has to be seen that who will be the present chief. But as the things are happening, as I've seen, I've gone through some research part, that Habibullah Akhundzada is having better say, better control over Taliban, and that is likely to be the president. But the different factions need to be kept under control. That becomes a big challenge for him. And how to run the government? Do they have those many experienced people with them? That is why probably they are also tying up with some old timers, with the people who were in government with Abdul Ghani, the previous president. They are also in contact with those people so that they can, probably the policies will be of Taliban, but then they will help in running the day-to-day administration, day-to-day work, but overall guidelines and policies and the thought process will be of Taliban. Amitabh.
Absolutely, sir. Because how do you see the prevailing situation when you have a caretaker president who has announced himself as Amrullah Saleh, and we are looking at the politician and also Ahmad Masood's Northern Alliance resistance that is also gaining momentum, sir. So there are many takers now when it comes to the top poster, but it all remains to be seen how politically the situation will develop. How do you see it, sir?
In fact, this is a very, very unfortunate thing for the common man in Afghanistan. At present, there is no governance. Everybody is taking claim. Each group is trying to emerge and to control the power. Northern Alliance is also coming and has risen against them. And where the Afghan army had failed, the citizens have risen against the present Taliban regime. So at present, it is total chaos. Total chaos in Afghanistan, and one can imagine the conditions of common men, women and children, whether it might become difficult, whether they will get the next meal or not. That is the kind of thing which is happening. And for the other thing which we have just seen, that the brother of the former president has also joined the Taliban. So whether it is by design or Taliban are inviting people to help them in run the government, that is also because they do not have that kind of experience to run a country in a proper administrative manner. Amitabh.
Absolutely, sir, because those pictures that are coming across, and many of them, though we continue to see those pictures right after the Taliban takeover of the presidential palace, even when it comes to the Afghan parliament, and with Ashraf Ghani's brother now also pledging his allegiance, we're looking at how Talibani leaders, or we say Talibani terrorists around them, are brandishing their weapons. So it can be believed that all of this is happening under a shroud of fear, There is a lot of fear amongst the people there, as many of them are left with no other option. But there are people on ground who continue to fight against the Taliban. Multiple reports of protests that are also coming across from different parts of Afghanistan, though the horrors of Taliban, horrors that still continue even 20 years later. And it remains to be seen that Taliban has not changed even one bit, as they claim on international platforms, saying that this is a new Taliban that has now emerged, which will respect human rights, which will respect the rights of women and children. That remains to be seen. For now, the situation is rapidly developing with the Northern Alliance resistance that is also gaining steam. 3 of those districts that were taken over by the Taliban has now been reclaimed by the Northern Alliance.